Hello, hello. We are back alive again. We are actually live again. I have gone ahead and actually got myself something a little bit better in terms of everything now. So we should have some, a better kind of setup now. So you should be able to, if you follow me now or if you subscribe to me now, you'll get a notification. I'll get a notification on here, which you'll be able to see live on screen. Also, wanted to quickly point out that I have been invited to the RDC Developers Conference in London. As proof is going to be showing you right here. Hello, everyone. Look. In special recognition, passion and creativity, enthusiasm to Roblox, we're pleased to invite you to the RDC 2019 Roblox Developers Conference, RDC. This is an invite-only event designed to empower Roblox developers with resource best practices and blah blah blah. I'm very happy to announce that I will be going there, so that should be fun. See how it goes. I don't know exactly what it is, but I can give an estimation or a good guess. So let's get started, I guess. So what we're going to do now is just go ahead and get things a little bit more set up in terms of me being ready for everything to see. No, alright, thank you. Just checking to see we've got everything set up. Yep. Okay. So we are live now. So let's just have a look and see what we are. We are actually good to go. I am going to just get myself a better theme as well while we're here. That's quite a nice. Oh, well, I really like that. I do like this. Ooh, I do like that as well. Ooh, I really do like this, but this is like an event thing, so I don't think this is going to be as suitable for me. So give me a second, I get everything set up. I've not used this before, so it's new to me. What we got? This looks pretty nice. I like the look of this. Let's install this. See how this is going. Welcome. I want to delete this. Yes. Okay. That's not what I wanted to delete. I'm just trying to get everything sorted out, so give me a second. Stream starting. Nope. Has this gone badly? I'm just trying to fix this out. Okay, we're back. It's fine. Okay. So I'm going to check we are live on my channel, and then we should be ready to go. I'm going to bring up tell you what we're doing today. It hasn't actually updated on YouTube. Hopefully it will do that soon, but yeah. So this is what we are going to be doing today, guys. That is not the thing I wanted to drag over to the... So this is what we're going to be doing today. And I'll show you this now. So we're going to be showing you how to use the collection service in order to create parts that will teleport the player using the collection service. I'm going to show you how to use a tag plugin that will allow us to group things together using one script. So we can say we have kill blocks or teleportation blocks. We could use just one teleportation block and duplicate it. So yeah, I guess we can go ahead and continue. And then I'll be showing you how to use the tween part service to make those parts move, or a part move. So yeah, I guess we'll get started. And I'll just go ahead and open this up. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and disable the things we've been working at previously on the previous stream. So that would be enabled false, and go into here and disabled yes. Okay. So when we spawn in, I just realized it might not work as good as I think it should do. Okay, we're spawning in there, okay. So what we're going to do actually is we're just going to go ahead and go File New. And okay, so now what we're going to do now is we're just going to File Save As. And then we're just going to go ahead and bring our, replace it with our old one, because we're just going to start fresh. And we're going to go ahead and publish it to our testing facility world where we're testing things out. Okay. And by the way, guys, if you do want to go ahead and let me think. If you do want to go ahead and donate, you can have a chance to be our stream boss, and basically that means you'll have a name up above, and basically people will they'll donate, and every time they donate, it will take the health down, and they can get a chance to be the stream boss. So hopefully I'll go ahead and show you that now, if I can. So there's our stream boss there, Kevin, at the moment. Feel free to donate, and we can actually go ahead and eliminate this boss for the stream. So here we go. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and delete everything that I've previously put into this game, into this thing. Remove. Yep, I'm okay with that, and remove. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start off by creating some parts that are going to do something. So let's say, I don't know, for example, we want a speed boost, okay? So we're going to insert ourselves a part. We're going to anchor it, and then what we're going to do now is we're going to group this part. I'm going to rename this part, 1 second, and then we're going to say we're going to call this speed boost. Simple. So now what we could do is we could create multiple of these parts and have multiple parts with multiple scripts inside, but that's just effortless, and it's kind of a pain when you later down the line. So what we're going to do is we'll create a server script. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to install a plugin called Tag Editor. So go to Plugins, go to Manage Plugins, and then we're going to Find Plugins, and then you're going to search up Tag Editor with a capital T, and you're going to go ahead and press on this one over here on the far left, named by Sweetheartic. And you're going to go ahead and press install, and then that will install a plugin into your Roblox Studio, and all you have to do is press tag window. This will pop up. So we're going to go ahead and create multiple speed boosts, so we can go ahead and press F2, and then name this one called speed part, I guess we can just name it. So we're going to go ahead and go model move. We're going to duplicate it, and then move it along, and then duplicate it, move it along, duplicate it, move it along, and I'll just do another 2, and then we are good to go. Okay, so how do I create a script that will detect when a player touches these objects and give them a speed boost? So what we're going to do is go into our server script that I just created, get rid of the hello thing. We're going to go back to here. We're going to go ahead here and press add new tag. Going to give it a name, so this name would be speed boost. We'll press this tag, and we're going to select these tags. Give me a second. We'll press tag instances, and we're going to say it says speed part equals workspace.speedboost.speedpart. Give me a second. We need to select the folder, not the actual things. Give me a second. So we're going to select speed boost. We're going to delete this tag. We're going to add a new tag. Hello, welcome to the stream. So we're going to go ahead and add speed boost. And whilst we've selected this, we can go ahead and select bit speed boost. And then, oops, I didn't do it properly, speed boost. And then we can go ahead and press enter. So now, if we go ahead and click on tagged instances, we can see it says workspace dot speed boost, so which is this here. So what we can go ahead and do now, go back into our script, and we're going to say local collection service. We'll just do this service equals game get service collection service. Okay. Yeah. I know. I'm kind of covering it on my own channel. I'm not in any way copying him. I'm just sharing my knowledge of coding and basically trying to advance off of his video. Oh, I'm not in any way trying to copy him. Get children and using get tagged. Yeah, true. I normally do use the get children, but I mean, it depends what's best for you and what's easiest for you, I suppose. But thinking like long a long time down the line it could be useful. So anyway, so what we're going to do is go collection service, give me a second, so local speed boost equals collection service get tagged, and then what we're going to do now is get our tagged name, which I'm just going to go ahead, which is speed boost, boost, there we go. And now we're going to say for underscore comma tagged, so speed boost in pairs speed boost. There's no issues live stream, you see every day. Yeah, I know, that's well, the thing is, I'm trying to learn Roblox as I go, and I want to share my experience as I go as well. So anyway, so I'm going to say do, and then what we're going to do now is all the code that goes inside of here is going to be the tagged code. Can't speak today. Tagged code. So tagged code. Now I will show the alternative method to doing this as well. So stay tuned for that. So if a player touches it, we're going to say speed boost dot touched connect function, and we're just going to say hit for now. I'm going to say local player equals game.players get player from character hit.parent. So now what we're going to do is we're going to change the player's speed when they touch. So player.character humanoid dot walk speed equals, we'll go for, I don't know, maybe it's 40. And then we're going to wait, I don't know, let's say 4 seconds, and then set it back to its default value, which is 16. So now, if we press test and play, we should get, every time a player touches this part, we should, touched is not a valid member of model. Why is that not a valid member of model? Speed boost dot, we have to do dot speed part, don't we? Dot speed part. Speed boost dot speed part. Speed part. Check if the player is this. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. And it's not. Oh wait, no, it's not that. Touch. No, it's fine because it just didn't realize registers connect, so that should be fine now. There we go. Simple. And there we go. Sets the player's speed back to 16 after a certain amount of time. Change the V in pairs. Well, that's just the index. That shouldn't. That doesn't really matter. It works, so I'm happy to say it works. I am a little bit new to this streaming stuff, so you'll have to bear with me, but it does work, so I'm not doing it wrong. So this is the method 1, so I'm just going to go ahead and call this method M1, short for method 1. Okay. This would be method 1. There is another way of doing it, which is get children, and I can demonstrate that now. I don't know why I've got another Roblox instance open. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the other alternative method that doesn't require this plugin. So for this method, we're going to just comment out all of this. And then in a second, it's not what I wanted to do. There we go. So now if we're going to do the other method, which is not, well, I've recently learned this method is a lot better than my old method, this old method. So we're going to locate the folder. So I'm going to say workspace, so we're going to say local speed boost equals workspace dot speed boost. So there we go, and then we're going to say for parts, also index, comma, speed boost, and we're just going to go ahead and also comment out of this as well. So speed boost, and then we're going to say in pairs do speed boost get children, do, and we're going to say speed boost, we're going to say local speed parts, get the children, okay, no we're not, so we're going to say speed boost dot touched connect function, and then I'm going to say hit the local player equals game dot players get players from character hit dot parent, and then we're just going to copy this. We might as well. And then that should be it done now. So we can press F5 and play. So we should get the same effect when we walk over. There we go. Now these are two methods of doing this. Of basically being able to create power-ups or like pads that will give you speed, etc. We're now going to move on to section 2 of this stream, which I've got up here. I'll show you how to make a parts move, and we'll make a part move. I guess we do it when a player touches, I guess. So, using the tween service. Now the tween service is just Roblox's way of fancy moving things. And I'm going to have a drink here because my mouth is so dry. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So we're back. So what we're going to do now is we've got our speed boost, which I'm going to use the tag method for the time being. You can go ahead and use the other methods the other method that I stated. and just uncomment this. So what we're going to do now is just uncomment this area here and uncomment this area here. I also want to just say again, guys, I have actually been invited to the Roblox Developer Conference in London, officially by Roblox, which I am quite proud of to have even been considered to, but yeah. There's proof right there. I have been invited and I have brought a ticket. So there we go. So I'll be going on August 10th to the London conference in London, obviously, which should be for 1 day, and hopefully you should get a little bit of insight into Roblox and to see like things and future future features of the game, I guess. So what we're going to do now is just delete our character code here, and we're going to create another service up here. I'm going to say local collection. Look what I'm saying. Local tween service equals game get service tween service. So now what we're going to say is we're going to say local tween info equals tween info dot new. So right now we have tween info, and this is where we're going to say I want to move this part to such a location, and I want to have it change color, etc. This is where you edit the properties of the part you want to move. So we're going to have a local, we're going to have a destination. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to workspace, and I'm just going to go ahead and create a new part. I'm going to anchor that part, and then I'm just going to rename this part to, one second, I'm going to call it destination. So the simple as that, and then we're just going to check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're just going to move these guys over, and then I'm going to duplicate it one more time. Okay, there we go. So what we're going to do now is make these parts move to our destination. I'm going to say local destination equals workspace dot destination. I want to say dot position. So now what we're going to do now is go to tween info. I'm going to say tween info dot. We need the other. We need the smaller. I'm just going to change this to tinfo because it just makes my life a little bit easier. So tinfo dot, and we have all these things now that we can mess around with. So we're going to say easing direction equals, well, we'll want it to move it, I guess, out for now. tinfo dot easing style, we're going to go ahead and have that as quad. There are many multiple animations that Roblox has as default. tinfo dot we're going to have the time it takes, so time equals, let's go for 2 seconds. So now what we're going to do now is we're going to create our tween. So we're going to say local tween equals tween service. And we'll say create tween. Create, and what we're going to do now is we don't actually need this here, but we can copy this and paste this up above here. I'm going to say udemy2.new equals destination, and then what we're going to do now is do a comma and do t-info. And now what we're going to do now is we're going to say tween and then play, simple as. And now if we press test and play, if we touch the pad, what should happen is it should just move, and easy fail cannot be assigned to. Okay, that's fine. We can get rid of this tweeninfo.new as well, and we can just create it inside of here. So our first one is our direction, so we can say out. Then our next one is our style, which would be quad, and then the time it takes, which would be 2 seconds, and then press F5. It should work now. We're not unable to cast through dictionary. That's fine. It's all we've got wrong is we've got this udemy2. Is it? So what we're going to do is we're just going to get our position here. Position. Destination equals. We can just get rid of that variable, and then we can just put our position here. Simple as. And now wrap it in a table. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. Sorry. So what we're gonna do is wrap this in a table. So we're gonna move new, and then we're just gonna say. Yeah, you're right about the table. And what are you doing, man? What are you doing? T-info, come on. What are you doing? T-info. There we go. Sorry about this. So then I'm going to say T-info dot easing direction equals out. It's in. Yeah, I know it is. So udemy2 do screen positioning, and then vector 3 would be the space for position. Yeah, I know. I've corrected myself. Don't worry. I'm just gonna have a drink because my mouth is dry. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say enum dot easing direction equals udemy2 dot so can't. Let's just relax, calm down, and let's think about this. So we need a vector 3 here rather than it being so we can get rid of this destination. Instead of a udemy2, it would be a vector 3. So vector 3 dot new, and then it would be workspace dot destination dot position. Then we're going to go ahead and choose the easing direction, which would be out. We're going to then choose the style, which would be quad. And then we're going to do the time, because of the time it takes to get to the destination. We're tween play. Unable to cast to directory. Why? Right. Why have I forgotten this, man? Damn, why have I forgotten this? Tween create. Why have I forgotten this? I have completely forgotten this. My mind's gone completely blank. Why is my mind gone completely blank? I'm going to refresh my mind quickly here. Tween service. Quickly get a recap on it. So give me a second. I'm just going to recap myself on this scenario. Tween service. So we have. Okay, I've got it. I've realized my mistake, and I'm gonna fix it. Okay. So local tween service, we've got local part, which is going to be the parts we're moving, which we already know that parts are. So tween info. So this is the thing we are missing. So let's get rid of our tween for now. I've found out my error. So local t info equals tween info.new, and then inside of these brackets we're going to have the time it takes, which is going to be 2 seconds, and then we're going to say enum dot eating style. I'm going to say our style, which is going to be quad, and we're going to say our direction, which is out. So enum dot direction, easing direction, which is out, and then that is our tween settings set up. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create our tween. So local. We're just gonna call it move speed boost for now. Equals tween service create, and then we're gonna get the parts, which would be speed boosts. So this would mean we'd have to get these here. So we're going to have to put this inside of here. There we go. The parts we want to move is going to be in our first variable, so speed boosts. We're then going to put a comma, and I'm going to say tween info. So t info. And then we're going to put a comma, and then we're going to do position. Give me a second. Position equals vector3 dot new, and this is going to be our position. So we're going to go ahead and have our destination. So we're going to say workspace dot destination dot position. So now we have our tween correct. So all we need to do now is when a player touches it, we're going to say move speed boots, play. Simple. So now tween service create property named position for a object speed boost. which means an object speed boost. Speed boost, so that is the object there. So why is it? Speed boost dot speed part dot dot position. So I hope to cast value, but that is true. Maybe we do just the parts itself. So there we go. Come on, bit. Yep. Did that work? That's not working, is it? Maybe I've got the tween workspace destination. We already defined it as position, so maybe this is the. Let's see if this works. What did I do before? I'm just going to launch up my other world which I'm working on currently. This is something I'm working on currently at the moment, guys. You can go and check it out. I will show you a quick look at my game I'm busy working on in my own time, which will be available soon. It is in the work in progress, but I'm just going to look on here, because on here I have a door that moves, so we should be able to speed part directs to one part. So speed boost dot speed part directs to one part. Yeah, true. But I wanted to direct it to multiple parts, which means that. So this is our door here. Let's see how I did it in here. That's for loops. True. So in here we have our our door. So we have a door which is play sound, map music, starting door. So we have a script inside of our door that will play events. There we go, starting door. So here we go. Let's see how we did it here. So door open equals false is the state of the door. Okay. So we had a tween service and we had our parts in a table. So we have local tween and we have local door tween, which is tween service create parts dot door part tween info position. So we're getting them in a table from a table, the part we want to move, and we're moving it to our endpoint dot position. Okay. So what I'm going to do now then is just copy this over to our script here and learn from it. So local T info, everything looks good there. So we are going to so local door tween service So then we're going to, if door is open, when door tween, so then we're going to get the parts. So we're going to get our parts, which would be here. So this would be our parts, right? In pairs, speed boost. Get children. That would help. And then this would mean we'd be undoing this version and bringing our other version back in, which is fine. So local speed boost equals workspace dot speed boost. Okay. So we are getting the parts we want to move, and then we are going to we're going to t-info, which is correct. Then the position is equal to I see where I've gone wrong. I don't need this vector3 value. That's what I'm messing up. Destination dot position. So now we well, it should work now. Basically, is what? True. Yeah, you're right there. So I'm going to test and play. This should work now. Speed part is not a valid member of parts. Speed part is not a valid member of parts. But this is a valid member of parts. So now it works. It works. We're all getting these parts to fly towards that area. Wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to do all of them, but it works, which is pretty cool. We got it to work. That vector3 value was messing us up. And that's all that was happening there. So, we've got these parts to travel to this part here. Interesting. So, we can now manipulate this and get them to travel wherever we want to. And we can say plus vector3 dot new 0, 5, want to do all of them, you could just add another for loop. Yeah, true. So if we do this now, we should vector3 expected got a table. So why is it so we do this. I meant to put it inside of here. Plus vector3 dot new 0, so we'll do 5, 0, 0, something like that. I don't know. There we go. So now it should do it, but 5 blocks to the left. So there we go. So now we can get a little bit creative with this, and we can just go ahead and do, where am I gone? We just go ahead and do math.random, and we can say 0, I don't know, 100 maybe, math.random, and then we can go for, I don't know, 0, 10, and then go math.random, and then let's say 0, 50. So now this should be a little bit crazy now. It should be cool actually. Should go to quite some random locations now. Look at that. Practically a random position. That is interesting. What a weird, like, interesting. Could do some pretty cool things with this. I wonder, like, if we were to spawn like 100 of these. I guess we could just go ahead and just continue to let's just duplicate some more and have some fun, I guess. I am going to do a for loop like you said, and we can get it to basically, I didn't actually mean to group it there, but I'll take it. I meant to duplicate it instead. There we go. And good. So now we're going to go ahead and go ahead and create a for loop. And so if we just create a for loop here. So we're going to say we just do for so while true do end wait 1, and let's just see what happens. I just want to see how crazy we can get it to go. So we should. Okay, so that's not doing anything, but if we were to create a for loop, so if we was to, I'm trying to figure this out, so we were to loop through all of them. Pardon me. So if we were to move speed boost play, so we're going to move the speed boost, which is this part here, and then we just create a loop behind this while true. And actually what we'd do is, if we wanted it to start straight away, we could get rid of this touched function. True. We're not, well, it's not really necessary a speed boost at the moment. We're just testing what I can do with the tweening in terms of like the parts and moving them to locations. But if we were to have a wait, say 10 seconds, and then while true do, and then we'd say end and wait 1, we should get it to play after 10 seconds, and all of them should go now. Wait for 10 seconds and see what happens. There we go. We're slowly getting all of them to loop, I think. Or no, we're just getting a randomly moving one. That is weird to see. That is really weird to see. Cool to see, but weird to see. It's like it's being moved to random locations. That is weird to see, but yeah. But if we wanted to do it as a whole, like a whole of all of them, then so what we could do is I'm going to create a new variable. I'm going to say local trying to think local parts equals 0 for now. So now what we're going to do now is get rid of this for now, not the tween. Put the while true loop inside the for loop. I did that, it didn't do anything, but I've got a way of doing it, so it's alright. So what we're going to do now is we're going to say this. We're going to say repeat, and we're going to say repeat until underscore. So this underscore is the index. We'll just get rid of this and put index. Is it index is equal to so we're going to say so we're going to say until parts is equal to index, and then we're going to say parts plus, so parts equals parts plus 1. So now every time it adds it should play the corresponding tween to a part. I think this should work. Let's see if this works. So there we go, we've got it to work. And it should stop once we get all of the parts, basically. Let's make it a little bit faster. And so wait 0.2. And there we go. Pretty cool, actually. We could, I think, I can imagine people doing pretty cool things with this. It's a pretty cool effect. And then all the parts just stay there. That's pretty awesome. And we could do is eliminate this position here, and then we can just say workspace as our destination. Workspace so we could just say workspace dot destination. So destination, you just leave it at that, I think. Workspace dot destination, and then wait 0.1. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to make the color random as well. So we're going to say speed boost dot color 3. So color equals color 3 dot from RGB, and actually we can just do it. We do a brick color actually. Dot brick color equals brick color dot random. Okay, there we go, and there we go. Pretty cool to see, actually. That is pretty cool to see. Let's make it bigger. Well, why not? Let's make it bigger. We're going to. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll make the script create parts. So what we can do now is just get rid of these parts here for temporarily. There we go, and we can go ahead and define the amount of parts. So local minimum parts equals, so min underscore parts equals a minimum of, let's say, 50 parts, and a local, so and we'll have a maximum. So local max underscore parts equals, we're going to say 80, and then we can up it from there on out. So we're going to repeat until parts is equal to index, and which would be straight away. So what we're going to do now is generate our random number. So I'm going to say local random number equals math.random, and we'll go 0, comma, I don't know. So we can say our minimum parts from a maximum parts. So going to say is we're going to say if parts is equal to 0, which we know it will be equal to 0 at the start, then we're going to create our new part. So local new part equals instance.new part, and that's going to be placed inside of new part.parent equals speed boost. So then what we're going to do now is go repeat until parts is equal to random number, and then simple as parts equals parts plus 1, and then what we can do now is so that should be fine. Yep. And then so we should get a random amount of parts. So what we're going to do is go down here and go well true do, and have that inside of this. So for so we're going to have it inside of here and say well true do wait 1. I'm going to print index, so we can see how many parts are inside of there. So there we go, we've got our parts. But what on earth is going on here? Because I didn't put a wait inside of this here, wait 1. And then we need our own variable up here. So we're going to say local parts in folder equals 0, and then we're just going to change this to here. We'll say parts in folder equals parts in folder plus 1, and then we're going to say here, we're going to say parts in folder. So we should get them to be created into here, and then it should be playing the animation. One second. What is going on with the folder? So there's our folder. It's still creating them, so let's make it a little bit faster creating them. Wait 0.01. So there we go. So new part, we need to anchor it as well. So new part dot anchored equals true, and then I'm going to say if parts I know what we've done wrong. Now if parts in folder is equal to 0, then that should, there we go, we should get it to work now. Except it's only done 1. So we need to do is, I'm trying to think. So if we have it, we have it like that, then we would need to, I'm trying to think, so that's going to count up, so if that's going to count up to the amount of parts, then we can, we can now put an if statement in here and say if, we'll do it inside of here, we can say if parts in folder is equal to random number, then we're trying to work this out, because then we need to so if parts is equal to index minus random number, is that right? Because then it'd be the negative of that part, and then we need to do is put that to -1. That should work. So, well, that is interesting, isn't it? That was not what we were expecting to happen, but interesting. So we've got our minimum thing. Let's just let's get rid of our things here, and let's start this bit again. So local parts, okay, equals 0 for now. So we're going to say is, pardon me, we'll say parts equals index. So how do we generate a random number of parts before giving the index of that folder? So I guess we can, so if we was to just get rid of this for now, and then let's just get rid of these things and start this area again, because why not? When you mess yourself up, it's better to start again than waste time. So what we're going to do, first things first, let's call, well, trying to think. So, generate a random amount of parts. We're going to say, random number equals parts. Okay. So now we're going to say repeat until index is equal to parts, like that. And I do realize I put that in the wrong place, but yeah. Index is equal to parts. We're going to wait 0.1. Okay, our new part, so local new part equals instance.new part. And that new part is going to be parented to the speed boost folder. Parent equals workspace dot speed boost folder. There we go. So that's going to happen right? So then we'll have our parts. So what we can do now is we can say repeat until parts is equal to 0. And then what we can say is parts equals parts minus 1. And that should work. So there we go. So what we should get is our parts to spawn. Why have they not spawned? Parts.parent equals workspace.speed boost. So why is that? Oh, so we need to generate it outside of the it's fine. We just need to generate it outside of the for loop. There we go. Generate it out. Hello, welcome to the stream. So we've done that. So why has no part spawned in? Why has no part spawned in? New part of the parent equals workspace. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try it. I mean, it's a stream for pretty much anything to do with code, so yeah. Do us a favour, send us a link in chat, and yeah, sure. I'll make you a deal if you try if I try yours, will you try mine? Because I actually do have a game I'm working on, but I do need some testing done. So I'll make you a deal if that's I'll try your game if you try mine. In next. So yeah, if you send the link in chat, I will play your game. Let's go ahead and get the Roblox up quickly. And okay. And that's the thing I wanted. There we go. So yeah, simple as sending it in chat, and I'll try yours if you try mine. Simple. I will post my game in the chat as well. My game. So there we go. Post it in the chat. And if you want to come and jump on the game or on my game, I do need some testing done with it, so you can do that. I have got a VIP Game Pass, which will give you 10,000 starting cash if you buy it. First, mine. Well, I guess I'll try yours first. So if you want to send it in chat, well, happily try yours. Oh well, so looks like somebody's already on mine. So if you want to just join mine, and then we'll do yours afterwards, for sure. So hello and welcome. Hello. So this is going to be like it will have functionality. This, so you can walk to the door and get teleported up to the top. So there you go. You can teleport us up to the roofs, which we're going to have things up here as well. At the moment, I haven't actually got a map being made, but I will do in the future. I'll have maps and things. Hello, welcome. So if you want to go to a door, you can do, and just walk through a door. This is going to start now. So if all the players will be teleported to the game now. So there we go. So everybody's going to be teleported to the game now. Which is, I guess, it's being worked at, but yeah. Still a work in progress. This is it so far. Exit, rejoin, go back to hub. So yeah, I know you're not there, so don't worry. I'll join back, and you should be able to be teleported to that area. There's nothing much there, but it is a work in progress, and I'm still working on things. So if you want to go ahead and head into this door over here, I am going to have functionality of the game, so you can go into this door, teleport to the top, and then I will have things up here as well. Not yet decided what I'm going to have up here at the moment, but I'm going to get rid of that music for now. So then if we all were to walk on the pad, so if you want to go on the pad, it would start now. I think you should be in now. So have you been teleported? Yes, you have. So this is the map 1 at the moment, which I'm not yet currently made, but in the process of being made. You see there's still a few quirks, but they'll be sorted out soon. So that's it. That's all I've got for now. Go ahead and put your link in the chat, and I will join your game now. So if you paste your link in the chat, I will join. So that is waiting for the link, and then I should I will be able to join. If you want to put your username in the chat, I might be able to find it via your profile. There's another way you could do that. Link is already there. I don't see the links, so let me just check one thing. I might be able to get the link. So give me a second. Okay, no, the link's not there. So if you want to just type your Roblox username in chat, then I'll look it up. I'll look your username up and find it via that way. I'll have a look after this stream and see what's stopping you from sending links. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but should be able to fix it. So your Roblox username in chat, and I'll okay, there we go, got it. Thanks. Search you up and players. There we go. Okay, I see you. So if you want to go into your game, and I'll join you. Okay, I see your testing mode, yeah. So there we go. See what we got. Wow. I like the atmosphere in here. Doing a good job with that. Oh, do you do starter characters? Test bag. There's like green little wristbands and things. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie, you've done pretty well with the atmosphere. Drop airdrop. Oh yeah. Wow, you've done pretty well. I'm not even gonna lie, you've done pretty well. This stuff is the stuff that I don't think I'm able to create just because my knowledge isn't that advanced yet. But you've done pretty good. Looks pretty cool. I like these airdrops, pretty awesome. Except that's a bit of an issue when the player jumps on it. You got a car over here, that's pretty cool. Except the car kind of like makes you sit. Hey, that's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. What else have you got over here? This thing over here, if you're trying to show me. Lots of things. Do you want to help me repair radio? Because since we don't have a signal, we can't hear my survivors out there. I will give you a small reward to repair. Yeah, sure. Thanks for your help. I think I need to find a radio tower, climb up to a box and lever, full lever which is inside the box. Good luck out there. Thanks for your info. I'll see you later. Cool. You have to find the radio tower. I found the radio tower. Pull the lever. Well, I don't think I made it in time, but... Okay. Jason Pete, go back to Mike and you'll have a reward. Okay. This is pretty, you're pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. You're actually better than me at some things, not gonna lie. Except that doesn't work when you go back to Mike. Oh, there you go. Fixed it. Fix the radio tower. Okay. What are you saying? Is that all the quests are at the moment? Press load lobby button, okay, load lobby. Oh wow. Oh, you're making returned. But I get it returned. Cool. Awesome. You've done a very, very good job with this. It looks exactly like the actual game. So play single player. What do I click to get out? Oh, exit, I guess. You've done a pretty good job with this. I am impressed. Except, I can't get out of the menu now. Okay. There we go. Fine now. Kicked, gain, leaving, return. Hope you enjoyed. Okay, I don't know why kicked me out there, but it's gonna take a while to. But I like the concept. You've done a good job on that. It's going to be a very, very long process. You've done a very good job so far, and keep it up.
I heard they're searching the barracks today.
Really? Oh man, I better tell Jeff.
What you got over here? Restricted area and trespassing. You've done a pretty good job. How long? With beta. Alright. Alright. Well, it's just that it's delayed when I speak through the live stream. So when I do something and then comment about it, it can be delayed. So that's why I type. So it's easier for me to type a question to you rather than it be delayed and come through very well. Basically, avoiding the risk of it being delayed. You could make the song thing. One thing I would say as advice for you would, well, not really advice, but possibly the font is a bit hard to see with a grey background. But you've done a good job so far. I'm sure you'll fix this. Um, I don't really know what else to say, to be honest with you. You've done a good job. Also with these trees as well, they're pretty cool. I can help with your game. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely open to that, but I'd rather talk off stream rather than on stream because with H is because remote events. What do you mean with H? With H? What do you mean with H? Bug with H. Oh right, all right. I'll say. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll end the stream and then well, I won't end the stream, but I don't know. Yeah, I could definitely do with help with my game. Yeah, basically. I have actually been invited to the Roblox developer conference. Don't know if you know anything about it, but proof there. Do you have Discord by any chance? Have Discord? Yeah, okay, you do have it. If you've typed your Discord name in the YouTube chat, I will add you on Discord and we can create a server and talk in there a little bit more privately. And Okay, let me just do this quickly. Anyway, I'm gonna think I'll end the stream off here after you've pushed your thanks. I'll add you in there and then we can talk more in there. So I'm going to end the stream off here. Thank you for watching. If you did like and wanted to see more of these streams in the future, I do intend to make more of these streams in the future, so please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace.